Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2490 with a release date of Friday, July 18th, 2025 to follow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The following is a QST. The FCC okays experimental use of amateur frequencies via satellite for 5G broadband. Youth on the Air hosts its first junior camp, and ham radio plus a small dog help rescue a hiker in the Swiss Alps. All this and more as Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2490 comes your way right now.
From around the world, this is Newsline, Amateur Radio's first independent on-the-air news and bulletin service. Now, reporting from Wadsworth, Ohio, here's Stephen Kenford, N8WB.
Our top story takes us to Washington, D.C., where the FCC has approved an experimental license for the satellite of a 5G mobile provider. And the license approves use of some amateur radio frequencies. We have details from Kent Peterson, KC0DGY.
AST Space Mobile, the Texas-based rival of SpaceX, has been approved for an experimental license to test a low Earth orbit satellite that is a prototype for its planned mobile phone connectivity from space. The U.S. Federal Communications Commission granted the license on Friday, July 11th, giving the company the ability to test a satellite that has a phased array antenna that enables it to function as a cell tower from space. Known as FM1, it is at the center of the 5G broadband provider's hopes to build a satellite-to-phone internet system. The FCC has assigned the call sign WP2XRX, which expires on July 1st, 2027. A copy of the license online shows that it authorizes experimental operation only on 37.5 to 42 gigahertz and 2.235 gigahertz, 2.245 gigahertz. For mobile satellite services. The amateur radio frequencies, 430 to 440 megahertz, also appear on the license. The 5G service requested those frequencies to conduct telemetry, tracking, and telecommand between ground stations and its satellites. The company seeks FCC approval for operation of 248 low Earth orbit, non-geostationary satellites. Its present license only permits 5. AST Space Mobile has been developing its network in association with AT&T and Verizon. SpaceX is partnering with T-Mobile. A copy of the license can be seen using the link to the FCC website that appears in the text version of this week's newscast. This is Kent Peterson, KC0DGY.
Meanwhile, Amateur Radio Daily reports that a ham in Germany has asked the FCC to oppose AST Space Mobile's use of amateur radio frequencies on 70 centimeters and is seeking proof that its operation cannot cause interference to radio amateurs. A comment period remains open on the FCC website through the 21st of July. The Amateur Radio Map of Canada has undergone a change with its creation of a new section. Andy Morrison, K9AWM, has the details.
Radio amateurs who live in Canada's Yukon Territory now have a section to call their own. Radio Amateurs of Canada has separated the Yukon Territory from the overall territory section and given it a designation of its own. It now carries the abbreviation YUK, setting it apart from hams in Nunavut and the Northwest Territories. Those regions will continue to be part of the section known as Territories, which carries the abbreviation TER. Radio Amateurs of Canada made the announcement in the July-August 2025 issue of the journal, The Canadian Amateur. The change took effect on the 1st of July. While the new section may have consequences for ARRL Field Day, Sweepstakes CW, Sweepstakes SSB, and the 160-meter contest, the changes are not expected to have an impact on any major contests from the ARRL or RAC. Organizers of QSO parties may need to review their operating rules. This is Andy Morrison, K9AWM.
Listen for the pileups as 4 young amateurs get on the air from Curacao during the Dave Coulter Memorial Youth DX Adventure. Travis Lisk, N3ILS, tells us who they are.
It is always a bit of a homecoming every year when the young participants in the Dave Coulter Memorial Youth DX Adventure arrive in Curacao at the Super Contest Station of the Caribbean Contesting Consortium. From the 17th through to the 22nd of July, the adventurers host Uli DL8OBQ, We'll be extending a welcome to Oklahoma brothers Izzy Russell, KJ5, CMP, and Josiah, WD5JR, and their father John, N5VOF. Agnes Wagner, AD8IR, and her brother Ben, AD8FQ, are accompanied by their grandmother Joanne, a fan of CW, even though she is not a licensed amateur operator herself. As in previous years, the group's log is destined to fill up with several thousand QSOs as the young operators call QRZ under the call sign PJ2Y from the island that is IOTA number SA099. The adventure opportunity, which is open to licensed amateurs between the ages of 12 and 17, bears the name of its co-founder, Dave Coulter, KB8OCP, who became a silent key in 2013. This is Travis Lisk, N3 ILS.
Youth on the Air in the Americas camp has ended its run in Colorado, and now it's time for the camp's much younger version to shine in Ohio as we hear from Paul Brown, WD9 GCO.
Youth on the Air Junior Camp USA, the younger sibling of the Youth on the Air in the Americas, is preparing to welcome campers for the first time this month. And you can too by working them when they get on the air. The debut session of this camp is being hosted by the Westchester Amateur Radio Association at the National Voice of America Museum of Broadcasting in Westchester, Ohio. Youngsters under the age of 15 will be calling CQ with the special event call sign W8Y throughout the weekend of July 25th and at specially scheduled times. When they're not in the shack, however, the campers will be involved in radio-related activities similar to those at the regional YOTA camps for young people 15 through 25. You can participate, too, by watching the opening ceremony at 1700 UTC on Friday, July 25th, on the Youth on the Air YouTube channel, where videos will highlight some of the day's activities. Of course, getting these youngsters in your log is the best way to support them. Be listening on the HF bands, especially at the following dedicated times: Friday, July 25th from 2230 to 0100 UTC, Saturday, July 26th from 1500 to 1600 UTC, and Sunday, July 27th from 2000 to 2100 UTC. This is Paul Brown, WD9 GCO.
Amateur radio isn't the only activity that seeks good mileage from the sun. How about solar-powered automobiles? High school students are putting these homebrew vehicles to the test, and amateur radio is celebrating that challenge, as we hear from Kevin Trotman, N5 PRE.
The Texas Motor Speedway is the scene of the Solar Car Challenge, an event that has been encouraging high school students to experiment with alternative energy since 1993. According to a post on the QRZ.com forums, Special Event Station K5S will be on 20 meters from the 17th through the 25th of July to celebrate the cars built by students from California, Florida, Washington State, Texas, and elsewhere. Listen for radio operators around 14.340 megahertz for single sideband and 14.074 megahertz for FT8. They'll be on the air from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. U.S. Central Time. The actual 4 days of the race are the 20th through the 23rd. Naturally, everyone's hoping for good terrestrial and solar weather. Everyone start your engines. This is Kevin Trotman, N5 PRE.
Time for you to identify your station. We are the amateur radio news line heard on bulletin stations around the world, including the W9YRC repeater of the York Radio Club in Elmhurst, Illinois, following the weekly Wednesday net at 8 p.m. The Adventure Radio Society is challenging CW ops to turn down their power and get outdoors with the trees and the bees. Jim Dameron, N8TMW, explains.
So, here's the buzz. If you're a CW operator and enjoy QRP, 4 hours on July 27th have been reserved just for you. It's the annual Flight of the Bumblebee, organized by the Adventure Radio Society, and anyone can operate from 1700 to 2100 UTC. Because the objective is for bumblebee stations to work portable and home-based stations to chase bumblebees, it promises to be quite a hive of activity. You'll know you're working a bumblebee because the operators will append BB to their calls. Each bumblebee will be assigned their own number so that they aren't just bumbling along. This popular event has also worked well for POTA hunters and soda chasers, but as always, there are rules to follow, and there is a necessary exchange of bumblebee numbers and other information, but always short and sweet. For details, visit the Adventure Radio Society website. The link appears in the text version of this week's newscast at arnewsline.org. The society was formed in the 1990s by Russ Carpenter, AA7QU, in Oregon, to promote the enjoyment of QRP radio outdoors. This is Jim Dameron, N8TMW.
In India, Hams helped a family reunite with a missing daughter they had long since given up for dead. We hear the details from Jim Meachin, ZL2 BHF.
The parents of a woman missing from West Bengal, India, for 8 years were reunited with her in early July by amateur radio operators after she was found in Bangladesh. Her parents told local media that she had disappeared from her home 8 years ago, and they were convinced she had died during that time. Local media reports said that the woman, who was now 28, had been determined to have mental challenges. A report in the Indian Express said that Mohammed Abdul Goni Fitu S21BD, a ham in Bangladesh, first spotted the woman at a railway station not far from the social services agency he operates. He told the newspaper that when he spoke with her, he was surprised to learn she was from India. He contacted amateurs in West Bengal and provided information about her home village and her parents' names, which she was able to provide. In West Bengal, Ambrashna Biswa, VU2JFA, said he received the woman's photos and other details and asked Sanjib Sama, a shortwave listener who belongs to the West Bengal Radio Club, to assist by locating her parents. They were tracked down the next day, and following a video call between them and her daughter, arrangements were being made with government authorities for her eventual return after her medical condition could be further assessed and managed. This is Jim Meachin, ZL2BHF.
In the world of DX, a 12-person team will be using the call sign 9M8A from Satang Besar Island, IOTA number OC165, East Malaysia, from the 26th of July through to the 10th of August. Listen for them operating CW, SSB, FT8, and FT4 on 80 through 6 meters. They will also participate in the IOTA contest. See QRZ.com for QSL details. Maxim OH70 is on the air as 8Q7YY from the Maldives, IOTA number AS013, through to the 25th of July. His main mode is SSB, but he will occasionally operate using FT8. Listen for him on 40, 20, 17, 15, 12, 10, and 6 meters. See QSL details on QRZ.com. Be listening for Joe, F8 GDP, operating holiday style as F8 GDP/P from Oleron Island, IOTA number EU032, from the 20th of July through to the 1st of August. He will operate mainly using CW and occasionally FT8. Listen for Joe on 60, 40, and 30 meters. QSL via the home call. Team G45E will be on the air from the 24th through the 29th of July from Koss Island, IOTA number EU001. Listen on 80 through 10 meters, where operators will be using CW, SSB, and the digital modes. The team will also participate in the IOTA contest. See QRZ.com for QSL details. Finally, there are two tiny ham radio heroes in our final story for this week. Both prevented a hiking accident from turning into a tragedy. We'll let Ralph Spilacci, KK6 ITB, share the details.
A July 4th hike in the Swiss Alps near the Italian border turned into a fight for life for one hiker after he lost his footing and plunged into an icy crevasse that trapped him 8 meters deep below the glacial surface. The hiker was not alone. He'd held onto his amateur radio HT and used it to call for help. According to various media accounts, although his signal was picked up nearby, that radio operator could not narrow down the hiker's location. He reached out to emergency services instead. The hiker was also not alone because he had a companion, his small dog, believed to be a papillon. The little dog remained steadfast in the snow, sitting atop of the glacial hole that held the man captive. As it turns out, the shivering, barking dog is what got the helicopter rescue crew's attention first before they even saw the crevasse. The Air Zermatt rescue team was able to lift the hiker and his dog to safety and flew them to a local hospital. Air Zermatt released a statement later calling the effort an extraordinary rescue mission. Neither the hiker's name nor the dog's name were made public. Hams know that a life-saving HT is always a plus for such hikes. But for extra assurance, perhaps the next essential in the amateur radio Go kit ought to be something called an LD, which in this case stands for Loyal Dog. This is Ralph Squillaci, KK6ITB.
A good QSO can be like poetry sometimes, so why not write a haiku about amateur radio and join the Newsline Haiku Challenge? It's as easy as writing a QSL card. We can only accept the correct haiku format. That is a 3-line verse with 5 syllables in the first line, 7 in the second, and 5 in the third. Submit your work on our website at arnewsline.org. Each week's winner gets a shout-out on our website where everyone can find the winning haiku. With thanks to Adventure Radio Society, Adventure.com, Amateur News Daily, CBS, David Behar, K7DB, DX World, 425 DX Bulletin, FCC, Guardian, PC Mag, ShortwaveRadio.de, Solar Car Challenge, Swiss Info, Wireless Institute of Australia, Youth on the Air, YouthDXA.org, Zero Retries newsletters, and you, our listeners. That's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline. We remind our listeners that Amateur Radio Newsline is an all-volunteer nonprofit organization that incurs expenses for its continued operation. If you wish to support us, please visit our website at arnewsline.org and know that we appreciate you all. We also remind our listeners that if you like our newscast, please leave us a 5-star rating wherever you subscribe to us. For now, with Karen Eve Murray, KD2 GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team worldwide, I'm Stephen Kinford, NAWB in Wadsworth, Ohio, saying 73, and as always, we thank you for listening. Amateur Radio Newsline is copyright 2025, all rights reserved.
SLG, this is KD8PC.
KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Hi, Dustin. It chopped me off at the beginning there. How you doing, man? How are your travels today?
Well, hello there, Nick. I heard that. I know what I heard at the beginning there. Anyhow, travels were good. Long. I'm beat. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm kind of grouchy. But we're here, so there you go. How are things in your neck of the woods?
Oh, I did a bunch of driving today, too. So I'm on ice. I had enough Taco Bell to choke a horse. You know, the Tuesday drops on Taco Bell app. Sometimes they're nothing, and sometimes they're pretty good. Today was pretty good. Got a Mexican pizza in your honor.
Oh, man. Can't go wrong with a Mexican pizza. And, you know what? I've got a picture to follow up your picture here just momentarily. So, there you go. But how's this radio sounding? Is everything good? I haven't fired this thing up since last Wednesday.
There's a little bit of noise with you. I hear everything you had to say, and I'm listening on an HD anyway, so don't listen to me. I hear what you're saying. That's the important part, right?
Yes, sir. That is very true. Well, I've got a trivia question. I'm going to send it over to you to see what you think of it, and I think I'm going to send it. It's short, sweet, and to the point there. So that's the motto for the evening. I'm going to get a cold glass of lemonade. I've got some water, but man, I need something that's not water there. So I'm going to say 73 to you for now, and I'll be back on the blue screen, and we'll be ready for the net at the top of the hour. This is KD8EPC, clearing with KD8SLG on your final there, Nick.
All right, man. We'll see you at the top of the hour. As you know, NetLogger session's open for anybody who wants to follow along at home. And I still got a tankard full of Baja Blast from Taco Bell. So I'd probably go make room for that, man. Did I keep you at the radio long enough yet? KD8SLG. Clear until net.
the weekly Serenette, featuring club news, trivia, and check-ins from some of the nicest hams in the universe starts in 5 minutes. Get ready for the weekly Serenet starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
CQ, this is W8WKY calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Tuesday Night Net. My name is Dustin, my call sign is KD8EDC, and I'll be your net control operator this evening using the club call W8WKY. We meet on this repeater every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and encourage all amateurs to participate. This is a directed net, and all traffic must pass through net control, and as always, emergency or priority traffic may break in at any time. Before we get started, do we have any announcements? Please call now. All right, not hearing anybody calling for announcements, we're going to start out with a couple of rounds of in and out check-ins, and then we'll take some rounds of regular check-ins, and then I'll have a trivia question, and we'll go through the regular check-ins list there. So let's start this thing out with in and out check-ins for the Sarah Club Net. Please call W8WKY.
WWKY, W8TD, John in Wadsworth, in and out.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London, in and out.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF. Josh, I'm going to be in and out, but wanted to get in on the first of your quad fecta, Dustin. 7-3 all.
Kilowatt Delta 8, Sierra, Quebec. Jim in Marshallville, I'll be in and out.
All right, let me hold it up right there and tell you who we've got so far. All right, I had W8TD John, N8WS Bill, I had W8HRF Josh, and KD8SQ Jim. Let's take some more check-ins here. In and out check-ins for the Sarah Club Net. Please call now.
Whiskey 8 Echo Lima Mike, Eric, Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8 to Juliet November Hotel, Doug Rittman, in and out.
All right, we picked up a couple more there. We have W8ELM Eric in the mobile, and we have K8JNH Doug was in and out there. One more call here. Any other in and out check-ins for the Sarah Club Net? Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango in.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8DLB. I'll be in and out. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening.
All right, thanks there, Randy. I thought that was you, but you got cut off at the end. KE8DLB. All right, perfect. This is W8WKY with the Sarah Club Net. We're going to go down and we're going to take some regular check-ins. So regular check-ins for the Sarah Club Net. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8ZZA, Eric in Strongsville. Going to be in and out tonight, Dustin, 7-3.
November Tango, 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley. I guess I'll be first up for the trivia there, Dustin.
W8WKY.
Here is Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, EBNMO, Andy in Newberry.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, Craig and Shreve.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John in Massillon.
All right, let me tell you who we picked up there. We had KE8VZA, Eric was in and out. We'll wave a hand at him. We have NT8D, Dave. We have AB8MO, Andy. We have A8CT, Craig. And we have KE8UIB, John. Who else wants to check in? Please call now.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf, K4 OG Mark and Copley. Kilo Alpha 8 Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8 LYJ, Bob in Barberton.
This is WO3X, Whiskey Oscar 3 X-Ray, John in Cuyahoga Falls.
Kilo Charlie 8 Hotel Delta Papa, KC8 HDP Jerry in Shreve.
KE8 VOX Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray, Scott Vermillion.
KF8 ELA Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Lima Alpha, Zach in Dalton.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. We picked up K4OG Mark, we have K8LYJ Bob, we have WO3X John, we have KC8HDP Jerry, we have K8VOX Scott, and we have KF8ELA as Zach. We'll make one more call here. Any other stations waiting to check into the Sarah Club Net? This is W8WKY. Please call now.
Well, good evening, KC8, Fox Queen Victor.
All right there, Mark. Nick beat you to the punch. You were on the list before you keyed up. KC8FQV, we got you there, Mark. All right, let's go up here. I guess we're coming to me for the trivia there. So, all right, we're going to do one in honor of Ozzy Osbourne tonight. It's short, sweet, and to the point. And the trivia question is, what year was Black Sabbath formed? And your options are A, 1966, B, 1968, C, 1969, or D, 1970. Once again, what year was Black Sabbath formed? Was it A, 1966, B, 1968, C, 1969, or D, 1970? All right, we got a nice list here, so let's just start right at the top. NT8D. Dave, how you doing?
Good evening, Dustin, everybody on the net. It's mixed bag today. A beautiful day. One of the cats is missing. She did not show up for breakfast this morning. She must have snuck out last night, and so I had to search for a cat, put up some flyers and stuff, but I'm fearing the worst, so I'm really stressed out about that, but gorgeous day, good day at work. I'm going to go with D Delta, because that's in my call sign, and I thought it was a little bit maybe later than that, because I remember Iron Man coming out, and I was probably in 7th or 8th grade or something like that. We were like all chanting that, so but hope everybody has a good day. Congratulations. Let me get a beep real quick. Congratulations to Stefan and Mark, NAWB and K4OG, for being the shortest distance to the Fox. And I think we're going to try to get this a little more formalized as we go into 2026. Back to you there, Dustin. Thanks for running that. We'll listen along.
All right there, Dave. Well, sorry to hear about the cat, and hopefully she's just out roaming the neighborhood, and she'll be back there soon. But we got you down for answer Delta. Try to have a great rest of your evening, my friend, and we'll look forward to catching you on Down the Log. All right, let's go to the land of snow and maple syrup and talk to Andy, AV8MO. What's going on?
Katie at EPC from AV8MO. All right, I got way too many things going on. I'm trying to stitch the pockets back together in my pants and my shorts that I only bought last year. The pockets are already starting to rip on it, and I really suck at sewing. But I don't want to deal with holes in my pocket either, especially since they're almost brand new. So, well, sorry to hear about Ozzy Osbourne. I really like Sharon Osbourne. I like her personality, you know. I remember watching. I didn't even normally watch it. It was like The Voice or something, and she was one of the judges, and one of the guys insulted her husband, and she just snapped back at him like so. Don't screw with Sharon Osbourne. So, but I'm sorry to hear about that. Let's see. I don't know. I'm going to say 1966. I think my dad had a couple albums from Black Sabbath. I'm sure he did. I know who Ozzy Osbourne is. I've probably heard his music. So there. The band's open tonight. I've been hearing KA3JSD, and there's another net going on another 015 that's bringing up that repeater. So it's good to have CTCSS capabilities like this repeater has. So with that, I'll throw it back to you there, Dustin. We had a good turnout on the barometer net this morning, 42 check-ins, and I tried not to miss anybody, but nobody complained, so maybe everybody got through. I hope that's the case. Katie at EPC, this is AV8MO.
All right there, Andy. We got you down for Answer Alpha, and yeah, it's a good turnout on the net, and I'm hoping to have an even better turnout tomorrow morning. We'll see there, but this is the first of the 4-net run, so everybody catch me tonight, and then catch me tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and tomorrow night if you don't get sick of me by then. Hi. 73 there, Andy. Have a great evening. We'll catch you on Down the Log. Let's jump on over and talk to Craig now, AA8CT. How you doing, Craig?
Well, good evening, Dustin. Have a beautiful day. Spent some time on the mower and some time behind the weed whacker. So how exciting can you get? Beautiful morning, and barometer net went very smooth, so I think AV8MO did a fantastic job for the little bit of time I was on it. And you, I'm sure, tomorrow will do as equally as good. My answer, I'm going to try, I have no idea, so I'm going to go with Charlie. So we'll leave it there. For everyone on the net, I hope you have a good evening, and 73s, we'll see you down the log somewhere. This is AA8CT, back to W8WKY, and thank you for doing the net. 73s.
All right there, Craig. We got you down for Answer C. Great to hear you out there, my friend, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log, probably in the AM there. So we're going to say 73, and we're going to go talk to John, KE8UIB. What's going on, John? How you doing?
The from KEAUIB. Good evening, Dustin, everybody out there on the net, and on this terrific Tuesday evening. I'm sitting here messaging back and forth with my mom. They're having some radio problems getting the frequency in, scanning, so I'm trying to walk her through that via messages. And the wife is stuck working till close tonight. She had to go in at 5 for truck, and then one of her employees had to rush home for their grandkids, so she's stuck working all night. And I had a long day of work, and I'm kind of stressed out because I have a meeting tomorrow with inspectors coming in from Workman's Comp because we're applying for a grant for an automatic press, and just a lot going on. But with that, let's get to the point, the trivia question. Let's look into something positive. I'm going to go with B, Bravo, and see where that lands me. And I just want to say thank you for running the net, Dustin. With that, you guys, this is K8UIB living that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. I'm going to hand this back over to net control. 7-3, y'all.
All right there, John. Well, great to hear you, and good luck with your inspection there. And we got you down for answer B. Make sure you tell Miss Lori we all said hello there, and I feel her pain. I had to go in for a truck this morning, so there you go. We'll say 73 to you, and we're going to jump on over here to Copley now and talk to Mark, K4OG. How you doing, Mark? What's going on?
KD8EPC, K4OG. Good evening, everyone. Well, what's going on is I'm filling out QSO cards and envelopes. I just finished my final contact with the W9IMS special event. The 3 different races, I made QSOs with them, so I get the big certificate along with 3 QSO cards from each contact. There you go. And I dig it. I love these little special event things. I'm into it. The trivia question. Well, I'm sorry to hear that happened today. I didn't start listening to Ozzy Osbourne until the 70s, so I know a lot of bands were created in the 60s, but I'm going to go with Delta, 1970. It's my guess. So there you go. Y'all have a good evening. And 73's K4OG.
All right there, Mark. Well, great to hear you, and sounds like all kinds of exciting things are happening. So great to hear you, my friend. We got you down for answer Delta, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, let's jump on over and see what Bob knows, K8LYJ. What's going on, Bob?
Hey, good evening, Dustin. Good evening, Net. This is K88LYJ. Sorry to hear about Dave's cat. I'm sitting here petting one that's curled up on my chest right now. It's always a really stressful time when they sneak out and you gotta try to find them before the raptors do. Anyway, as far as trivia is concerned, I'm pretty sure that Charlie's the right answer. Although I'm just, going on what's rattling around in my head right now. I've resisted the urge to look on Wikipedia. Be proud of me. This is KA8LYJ.
All right there, Bob. Well, we got you down for answer C, and I'll tell you what, if you look on Wikipedia, we're going to have to put you in the corner for half an hour. You get a 30-minute timeout, so there you go. That's the consequences there. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, let's jump on over to John now, WO3X. How you doing, John?
Good evening, Dustin, and all on the net. This is WO3X. Doing pretty good here. Had a real good day today, and like one of the previous check-ins, I ran the lawnmower, and although there wasn't much grass to clip, there were some of those plantain weeds to cut off. Let's see, regarding the trivia question, I think I bought my 56 Buick in 1968, so I'm going to go with B for Buick, 1968. So with that, this is WO3X, back to the net.
All right there, John. Well, great to hear you, and interesting logic. We'll have to see how that works out for you there. So we'll say 73 to you, and have yourself a great evening. Let's jump on over to Shreve now and talk to Jerry, KC8HDP. How you doing, Jerry? It's been a while.
W8WKY and the net. This is KC8HDP. Well, good evening, Dustin. It has been a while. We got to do this more often. Let's see. I better answer the trivia question before I forget. I am going to go with Bravo, Been a long-time fan of Black Sabbath. In fact, I was in drama in high school, and we had to do a couple of record pantomimes, and one of them I did was the song Black Sabbath off of their self-titled album Black Sabbath. The other one I did was Marionette by Martha Hoople. Drove my drama teacher nuts. But anyway, there's a little story there. But anyway, had lunch with the Wayne Erie's group today, so that was always good. And, I'm so hungry I could eat Arby's. So there you go, Nick. Don't really have anything else, so I'm going to send things back to you, Dustin. W8WKY and the net from KC8HDP 73.
All right there, Jerry. Well, thanks for checking in, and thanks for the good laugh there on the Arby's. Great to hear you. We got you out for answer B. We'll say 73 to you. This is W8WKY with the Sarah Club Net. Next on the list here, we're going to go talk to Scott, K8VOX. How you doing, Scott? What's going on?
Good evening, Dustin. Good evening, all the listeners. K8VOX. Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. We had a beautiful day up here, Dustin. Just beautiful. Got a lot done. Got 90% of the first floor walls erected today. What else? Had family lunch, which turned out pretty good. And well, the other day, Sunday, I fried my SmartSDR node, trying to add an amplifier to it, but had another one arrive today, so ran over to Josh's house, KE8YUG, and had him flash it for me, so gonna get that back up onto the pole, the mast, right after the net, and get that going again. And that's been pretty much it for the day there, Dustin. Wanted to mow the yard, but I didn't quite get to that. But for trivia, I'm just going to guess A, Alpha. And thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. And this K8 to VOX, sending it back to net control.
All right there, Scott. We got you down for answer A. Glad to hear things are going smoothly with the house there, and hope you get that mesh-tastic working. So we're going to say 73 to you. We're going to go talk to Zach now, KF8ELA. How you doing?
KD8EPC in the net. This is KF8ELA. I've had a good day so far. The weather was beautiful. Got to open the garage doors and air out the shop at work today. Got a bunch of work done. Came home, got dinner. Got the yard mowed and everything, and outside playing in the backyard, and then it kind of went downhill from there. We went up onto the zip line, onto the platform there, went to squish a spider, and we accidentally stirred up the hornet's nest we didn't know was underneath us, and so scurried back down the ladder, and inside we went. But we recovered from it pretty quickly. We're doing okay now. The kiddos are good. And now I'm just sitting on the back porch, listening to the net here, enjoying the evening. For trivia, I think I'm going to go B Bravo for the trivia, and we'll see where that lands me. But for now, that's all I got, so I'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
All right there, Zach. Well, great to hear you. We got you down for answer Bravo, and sounds like you had a good day there and got to pretty much enjoy it. So there you go. We're going to say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me down here to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. What's up, Mark?
W8WKY.
All right, one more time, KC8FQV. Mark, are you there?
All right, yeah, I was doing something on the computer, so I want to finish going through the steps, because you'll get lost. So I'm going to say on the trivia, I'm going to say B, Black Sabbath D, Bravo, 1968. So other than that, I found a few old access into a couple of the websites I needed to get to. And yeah, the pump's doing its thing. It did its whole thing. It got all uploaded now. So now I can see where we're at with the numbers, because I'm glad I did it, because it does help the doc. Well, it's nice and easy. It does it in the background on the phone. It's just so nice. It just invisibly keeps sending it up to the internet. So anytime that they want to check it out, they can check it out. So let's send it back to the net, KCFQV.
All right there, Mark. We got you down for answer B. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. And all right there, this is W8WKY with the Sarah Club Net. I'm at the bottom of the list as it stands, and I'm ready for some more check-ins. So stations waiting to check in, please call now.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Alpha India Zulu, WB4EIZ in Florida. I'm trying to get on the AIM window.
All right, I'll take them a couple at a time. I picked up Tom, K8MNT. Good to hear you, Tom. And WB4AIZ, Chuck in Florida. Let's start here at the top, K8MNT. How you doing, Tom? What's going on?
W8WKY, this is K8MNT. Nothing too much going on. It's been a somewhat uneventful day, and I'm going to have a day the same thing as tomorrow, but I'll be tearing my shack apart. I got to rearrange a few things, add a couple things here and there. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day. As far as trivia goes, Black Sabbath was born in 1969, which I believe is C. So that was the year I graduated from high school. So that's all I knew, I think. So then I'll turn everything back over. This is K8MNT, turning back over to W8WKY.
All right there, Tom. We got you on for answer C, and I'll tell you what, you had some kind of noise in there with you. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but yeah, there was something in there with you. You might want to check it out. But good to hear you. We got you on for C, and we'll say 73 to you, and we're going to go down here to WB4AIZ, Chuck in Florida. What's going on, Chuck?
Well, not a whole lot. WB4AIZ. I didn't get any rain here at the assisted living, but my girlfriend got some at hers at assisted living north of me, a few miles. Anyways, we got rain, and I don't think she got rain a couple days ago. That's okay. And I'm nursing a head cold or something. So, the cough I've got is chest cough. So, they're going to start me on some steroids. anyways, get built up with the steroids I So, anyways, not a whole lot going on. But it was a busy night for nets. So many nets, so little time. So, everybody have a good night. Everyone. It's kind of weird not to start paying them down. Before I say.
All right there, Chuck. Great to hear you. So many nets, so little time. I get that. I'm doing this net tonight, and I've got 3 in a row here tomorrow, the barometer, the boredom breaker, and the beacon net. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you. This is W8WKY with the Sarah Club net, and I'm looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Zulu Romeo, KE8 ZZR, Harry over in Wadsworth.
All right, let's talk to Harry, KE8 ZZR. What's going on, Harry? How you doing, and what's your trivia answer?
Hey, good evening, Dustin and everybody else that's on the net. Not too much happening here. Just got back from doing some errands, so I'm running a little late here to get into the net. But here I am, and I went into the blue screen there, and I looked at the questions. So we'll get the trivia answer out of the way. I'll go with C for my answer there. Spent the weekend camping. I was up at Palmatuming State Park over on the Pennsylvania side. We got back late yesterday afternoon. Had a good time. So here I am back at the rat race, trying to get stuff done around the house. So that's my story. I'm going to stick to it. So Dustin, I'll turn it back to you. Sounds like you got a busy day tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to catch you. So with that, this is KE8 ZZR Clear 73s.
All right there, Harry. Great to hear you out there tonight. We got you down for Charlie, and it's always a pleasure, my friend. Yeah, definitely try to catch me. I've got 3 opportunities, so there you go. We'll say 73. We'll catch you down the log. Let's go talk to Just Nick, KD8SLG. What's going on, Nick? What's your trivia answer?
W8WKY. This is KD8SLG. Good evening, Dustin. All the Sarah Club netizens. All right, my trivia. I'm going to go with Alpha, 1966. It was a very, very good year. For me, anyway. Yeah, too bad about Ozzy. I did bring up some Ozzy quotes that I thought were pretty cool. I thought I'd read one here. Let me see if I can get my phone to open back up. Hold on. Oh, I've got these texts from my buddy Dustin. I'll have to get back to you on this, man. I lost it. We'll do this stuff all day tomorrow. How's that sound? Looking forward to it, man. I'll see you on the barometer net, the ungodly hour of 7 a.m., and then the N5XUK Memorial Boredom Breaker net in the afternoon from 1 to 3. I'm pretty sure Nancy has a second hour there. And, of course, we got the Beacon net tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Early check-in start at 9:30. I'll be there for all of them, man. Everybody should try to make the Dustin trifecta tomorrow. It's KD8SLG back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right, thanks, Nick. And a word from our sponsor. I'm also W8WKY right now, so there you go. Good to hear you, Nick. Yeah, I've got all the nets tomorrow here, so come and check me out all day long, all morning, all afternoon, and all evening. Anyway, this is W8WKY. We're at the bottom of the list. We're going to make one more call for check-ins here before I give out the trivia answer. So any last-minute check-ins, please call now.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf, Brian in Norton. Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra Gary in Fairland.
All right, right. I picked up KF8G Brian, and I have AA8CS Gary and Fairlawn. Really hard copy on you there, Gary. You were almost dropping out, but I got you. And I had a third station, but I didn't catch any of it. Would that third station try again that I missed? All right, nothing heard. Let's go talk to Brian, KF8G. What's going on, Brian? And did you happen to hear the trivia?
No, I didn't hear the trivia. So I'll just say 42. And we meet a small group of us with Corvettes at the Burger King in Wadsworth. So I just walked in the door and heard the net was still going. So I thought I'd check in real quick. We had a good time in Toronto. We were a support race for the IndyCar race was Canadian Spec Miata, so that was a lot of fun. Good time. Stayed in a pretty swanky hotel. Got to meet Will Power, and Chip Ganassi was eating dinner right behind us, so it was a lot of fun this weekend. Got the car back in one piece. We only took a minor hit when one guy tried a rather ambitious pass, caught us in the door, but it's not real bad, so that's the worst we could do the weekend. We did fine, so with that, I'll go ahead and turn it back to Ned. Oh, I heard Gary in there, that constantly silly guy. Oh, what do you do with him? KFHG.
All right there, Brian. Well, glad you got away with just a door ding there, and we got you down for 42 tonight. We'll let you pass for this one. Let's go talk to my president, AA8CS. Gary, what's going on?
Good evening, and friends. Yeah. Yeah, I was mobile there, Dustin, on the wrong side of that hill that's in front of me in the repeater in Wadsworth there. We're going to have to do something about that. But anyway, I am now down in the shack. I went out to Chipotle to get my wife her dinner. Yeah, that's what I did. I had a fabulous day. Helped Marty get his 54 Chevy. He bought a partially restored 54 Chevy, beautiful car, nice orange paint, has a couple of mechanical things that has to be taken care of, and he was picking it up from the alignment shop in Cuyahoga Falls. So I followed him home. We had dinner and played on golf carts. It had a great day. Anyway, I didn't want to miss the net. I missed it last week. I didn't want to miss it again. But anyway, Dustin, good to hear you this evening. I understand Ozzy Osbourne is part of the conversation tonight, rightfully so. Wow. What an icon. What an icon, man, I'll tell you. Anyway, that was fun. I did not hear the trivia question. But I will answer A because I heard Nick, KD8SLG, answer A, and I figure he knows everything about trivia, so I'm just going to go with him. Anyway, wanted to say hello to you, Dustin, and we'll try to catch you at least 5 or 6 times tomorrow when you're on the air, so we'll do our best to participate. With that, Dustin, you take care. Have an incredibly wonderful evening, and we'll do this again soon. This is AA8CS back to W8WKY.
All right there, Gary. Great to hear you, and it sounds like you had a good day, and boy, I hope to hear you tomorrow because I'm officially decided that tomorrow is a hostile takeover. It's all me all day. Hi. Great to hear you, Gary. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, this is W8WKY. This is the last call for check-ins before we go up and get our trivia answer. Please call now.
Yankee Mike Yankee, John in Waynesburg.
Kilowatt Germany 7. Sierra. John, W2JLS in Farallon, over there near Gary.
All right, I got 3 that time. We have N8YMY John, we have KG7IRJ Paul, and we have W2JLS John. Let's start right here at the top. N8YMY John, how you doing?
Literally just got up here to the radio, turned it on, and checked in. Got back from dinner and watched granddaughter do her thing with cheer, 4th grade cheer. So we just got situated here. So we're going to see what's going on. So you got a good thing going here tonight, and we will be on the side monitoring. N8YMY, Waynesburg, John, we're sitting on the side.
All right there, John. We'll say 73. Thanks for stopping by, and glad you got to enjoy some time there with the family. We're going to say 73, and we're going to go talk to Paul, KG7IRJ. How you doing, Paul? It's been a while.
Hello, Dustin. KG7IRJ. Yeah, I just realized what time it was and what day it was. I lose track of time. I have no idea what the question is, but that's okay. I'll take a seat for the heck of it. KG7IRJ, back to you.
All right there, Paul. Well, thanks for remembering us and stopping by there. We'll say 73 to you for now. And that's going to bring me on down here to W2JLS. What's going on there, John?
Dustin, I think... Sorry about that. W2JLS here. I was trying to shut off the Echolink and hop in on RF, the way it should be. Anyway, I made it to the radio room, huffing and a puffing, and yeah, sorry about Ozzy Osbourne. It sounds like assisted suicide, if I'm not mistaken, out in Australia, where that's apparently legal. That's interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, I liked a lot of his stuff. Early on, I thought he was kind of repulsive, but I was a kid, and he seemed like he was a dark fringe, but didn't take long before I was enjoying his work a lot. So sorry to hear he's passed, but really left behind quite a legacy. I did not hear the trivia question, and I won't bother you to reread it, in that somebody will be telling us all about it shortly. But I'll pile on with Gary and Nick and go with Alpha. And anyway, Mr. Dustin, I want to wish you a very good evening on your ears and with all the listeners. So thanks for having me tonight, buddy. Hope to catch up with you soon. Sounds like I'll have plenty of opportunity tomorrow. W2JLS passing it back.
W8WKY.
All right there, John. Well, I'll tell you what, I kind of understand with his conditions why somebody would do something like that. So there you go. But we got you out for A, and I'll tell you what, as you said, yeah, plenty of opportunities. You can talk to me all day tomorrow during my hostile takeover. We'll say 73 for now. We got KD2HCE was in and out. That was the last call for check-ins, so we're going to go up to me now, and I'm going to read you your trivia question, and then I'm going to read you your trivia answers. But I'm going to break for time. This is W8WKY. All right, and the trivia question this evening was, what year was Black Sabbath formed? And your possible answers were 1966, 1968, 1969, and 1970. Your correct answer was answer B, 1968. And it's the way the question was formed, you had to listen to it. Although the band didn't take the name Black Sabbath until 1969, the band was actually formed in 1968. So there you go. That was your trivia. Your answer was answer B, Bravo. And that's it there. So with that, I'm going to break for time. And I'm going to make one more last call here. Any last second check-ins before I shut this thing down? This is W8WKY. Please call now. right, nothing else heard. I'd like to thank everybody for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next ClubNet next Tuesday night at 8 p.m., and we'll have a good time then. And come catch me all day tomorrow. I'll be here for the Barometer Net, the Boredom Breaker Net, and the Beacon Net. With that, this is W8WKY returning the repeater to normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
Good job, Dustin, KSFQV. Hope you have enough molecules to keep you together so you don't turn into dust. You know, all them nets could wear you out. KSFQV.
W8WKY.